Welcome, welcome, my Pisces friends, to your September 2015 reading. Wow, my Pisces friends, did anybody get to witness that supermoon last night down here in Florida on the west coast where I live, Gulf of Mexico? It was just cloudy, cloudy, cloudy. I went out so many times. I went out even early because I was sharing with the other water signs how. And I apologize for not getting up Friday, getting these readings up on Friday, but I was kind of glad that I did the supermoon reading first because it came out so wonderful, so loving about abundance and everything. But I wanted so much to just capture an image because I love my full moon images on my Facebook. I try to always post full moon images that I take to my Instagram. Anyway, it was so cloudy. So I hope maybe tonight, the weather's kind of been funky today too, but there's clouds in the sky, but it's kind of dissipating. Maybe I can get a glimpse of her tonight, even though she's waning a little bit. But still, I also wanted to bring up that this, per the astrologers that I like to read, um, is so powerful. This supermoon in Pisces that we still can, manifest the energies for at least a couple more weeks into September. So, give yourselves, if you didn't get a chance to manifest or make a mini ritual or pray or whatever, just take some time to contemplate your mind about your next couple of weeks, because we realize full moons are about that, releasing what no longer serves, and putting out there what you truly want. Really, Luna's here for us. And when Luna's like that, supermoon is, she's just so powerful. Okay, so work with her. And I just enjoyed the Cancer reading and the Scorpio reading. Scorpio reading was pretty intense, I gotta tell you, but it came out, the lovers came out. In the beginning it started a little woohoo, but you know what, it's about life. And Scorpio, they're kind of like the intense ones of the zodiac too. They're the erotic ones, and everything related about sex. So it's a very intimate type of kind of personality. And some of you can take it even out of that box of sexual stuff. So your reading, I think it came out great, but it came out intense, I gotta say. But Cancer came out really beautiful, and again, the vibe is about love. The powerful supermoon was love, abundance, taking care of you. The Cancer came out the same. So did the Scorpio. So let's see what the Pisces gonna come out through. And I'm looking forward to it, as my sun sign is Pisces. And for all my Pisces bitches, mwah, kisses to you. And again, please, my darlings, whoever loves to follow full moons, get outdoors at least these next couple of days. Look up and say a prayer, okay? Just make that your action for this month, because I don't know when the next super moon is, but I think this has been the one in Pisces is the first one. So let's make this happen for us, okay? It's all about harnessing those energies, harnessing energies. And I'm working on these now monthly reads for the zodiac signs, because I'm not an astrologer, and I realize I divinate with the cards, but when you, and sometimes I don't even know I don't want to know what's going out in the cosmos, because I like to divinate and see what comes through. And sometimes, and it does align with what is happening, and I feel that's very good for what I do. But you know knowledge is power, and I think I'm getting to know each sign a little more intimately by doing these readings. And I hope you all just give me a couple more months so I can mainstream it a little better. And anyway, thank you for your time, and I thank you kindly for watching. And I feel this is sort of like my life purpose to do however many years I have left, and I'm going to continue to do it, okay? Because I do respect the cosmos very much, and you all know how I feel about the higher realm. So let's let's keep on taking it. And us Pisces, you know, we're the ones that feel, and we're intuitive, and we work with the occult. And Neptune, we are ruled by the water, the king himself, Neptune, the planet Neptune. But you know, usually you see Neptune, he's holding his trident and all that kind of jazz. But it's really, you know, I enjoy my sun sign very much, actually. And our mantra is, I believe. Okay, so believe in you, my Pisces. Believe in you. Okay, because you have it. We're compassionate. We're sensitive. We're imaginative, intuitive, and we can be escapists too. Because that imagination, you got to kind of go out of the box. You know, I was just sharing, I think, with the Scorpio friends that, you know, because he was talking about relationships in their reading, and some people don't get me at all anymore that know me for 20, 30 years. They're like, you're just too much, you know. But honestly, I'm becoming my true self, and if God aligns it with me, then I'm talking with God, okay? I'm not talking to people who are now, you know, putting me down. So believe in you. That's been the theme of all these readings also. Believe in you. Believe in your life purpose. You know, go with the realm, go with the flow, go with the universe, okay? And in time, everything unfolds the way it's meant to be, okay? So I think that's beautiful. And also, you know, for Pisces, we love the moon, okay? No doubt about it. The moon is what we love. So let's just continue with this reading and see where it takes us, okay? I'm very excited. Yes, because, you know, Pisces trump card is the moon, and ruled by Neptune, and Luna, of course, uh, the high priestess, the planet moon's trump card is the high priestess. So you can see how Pisces and the Luna and the high priestess all work together, okay? And the high priestess is all about occult wisdom, intuition. You know, she's just about reflection. She's pierces everything, the darkness, the light side. So, you know, work with her. Just the moon is one to teach us much. One to teach us much. Okay, but I am excited uh, with the Pisces moon here, you know. And Dream Big came out in the last reading too. So I believe that was for the Cancer. So for us Pisces, you know, keep the dreams, the imagination, introspection, you know, our, you know, become as psychic as you want to, but then you got to go into introspection, meditative time, you know, just turn off the chatter. It's just the way it works, but it's all mystical, occult, you know. It's just, it's about being alone a lot too, I think. So solitude is how you become the magician within. You know, we've been talking about all this year becoming our own alchemists, our own magicians. Mainly the way to do it is to go creatively within your inner core, your inner soul. Tap what God gave you, that kind of vibe. So it's just been cool. So okay, well, I thank you kindly for, you know, participating and watching these videos, and I'll get a little better. Ooh, this one just wants to come through already, and I'll get a little more flowing with them all. I'm just trying to learn, but I kind of like how I've been grouping up, you know, the earth signs together, the fire, water, um, earth, air, fire, water. Yes. And how cards are coming out, you know, double whammies, and also two cards from other decks coming out for the same reading. You know, that's pretty cool. So it's something that's, you know, I'm finding interesting. I didn't really think that would come through like that, but it has more than, yeah, a lot. So I'm liking that. Okay, let me just quiet my chatter real quick here, and you just get comfortable. And for those whose, you know, Pisces sign is in your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising ascendant sign, just put your vibes out here for me. Give me that creative sign, Pisces, okay? And let's see what comes through. Oh, just to also share, I'm working with the same decks that I worked for the full moon in Pisces, the Tarot of the Mermaids, and also the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. Okay, we have Doreen Virtue, and then we also have the Oracle of the Mermaids via Lucy Cavendish. Okay, and I have Archangel Michael to close this, and I gotta say, give him some credit. He's closed every reading pretty righteously, pretty right on. So he's with us, and let's see how we finish with the last zodiac sign of Pisces for September 2015. And because the Oracle of Mermaids reads a little long, I'm going to select 3 cards from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins and 1 of the Lucy Cavendish. Sit comfortably and do your deep breathing while you watch these videos. It definitely behooves you. Deep breathe and take that time. It helps lower your blood pressure. It just helps expand your lungs. It, work your belly muscles, your abdomen. Okay, let's pick a good one for the last read for September. Okay, and tomorrow I'll do the monthly reading for September 2015. Okay, and I'm looking forward to that, to see how I group all the, and I think I'm going to use all the decks that I brought out for all the individual signs, and we'll do a monthly read with them. Okay, all right, here we go. Let's start with the first card. We got the King of Wands. Loving him. I love the Wands. And the King of Wands, definitely. He's one you don't mess with too much, okay? He's all about that fire spirit action, and he is the king. He rules. He is the one. Yes, very cool. I don't think this king is King Neptune, but nonetheless, he is an underwater lord, and he is what you call a badass. Okay. I'm gonna just set this to the side here because I'm gonna read from the tarot of the oh boy, here we go. We've got the fire spirit action here. Isn't that wonderful? Oh yes. Because we want to tap that spirit. That's the occult side of us, our psychic side, my Pisces friends, okay? So definitely, let's tap this and let's read what these two have to say, because the fire spirit already's come through, and that's significant, and they're both court cards, so they're the heavy players here. So let's see what it says for the King and the Knave of Wands. The King and Knave of Wands, okay? The King came out first. That's strength, charisma, leadership, moral conscience, fulfilled creativity. Oh, and the wands are the oars in this deck. So the oars is what you see here for this deck, okay? And then the knave is testimony, loyal friend, and companion. Wonderful, beautiful for the Pisces read so far. Definitely so. And, Pisces are that, they're also that compassionate companions also. They're an emotional sign. They're sensitive as well, but very good. So we have strength and good fellowship here between these two. Wonderful. Okay, so far we've got some good vibes happening right there. Okay, let's see what the other Pisces say. Yes, your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. Okay, well, if there's any card for the Pisces, it would be intuition. And they're saying yes, your intuition is correct. So just come from your gut zone, okay? Don't deny. When you truly believe and you know it's righteous, you stick with it. Don't let anybody change your mind, okay? That's that's sometimes what, we go through. We second guess ourselves, and then this is for everybody, all zodiac signs, for all people. We sometimes second guess ourselves too much, and then we don't follow through with something, and then we lose the chance. Okay, we lose chances. So we don't want to lose chances. We want to make sure that we take that action. Okay, take action accordingly. And I was saying, what was one read I was saying about how uh, but because tarot, how I divinate with the cards, and all other readers who work with tarot or oracle cards, if we're telling a storyline, okay, and it's you got to know the who, what, when, where, and why, okay, in that storyline, the action of the storyline. So let's make sure that your gut feels all that. Even if you want to make a checklist, does my intuition feel right about who's involved? Does my intuition feel right about what's involved? Do my intuition feels right? When is it going to happen? Where is it going to happen? Why is it going to happen? And if you can say yes, 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 then take the action and act accordingly. Wonderful. Yes, Pisces. I like it. Okay, and self forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. My, this sort of came out. Um, this was sort of like the little theme there for, or maybe not the theme, but this kind of was part of the Scorpio reading. Okay, that don't worry, forgive yourself, forgive others. Things happen, but we keep moving along. Okay, and the lovers came out in the Scorpio card, so you know God will bring you that love, that soulmate, uh, that twin flame for some of you. Okay, that those people that love you unconditionally, and soulmates doesn't have to be about romantic love. That could be, you had. It's about souls are eternal beings. So, but maybe a child you had, you also were mother and daughter, or in another life, okay, or whatever familial in another life, okay. But it could also be romance, and supposedly the twin flames are those that had always been lovers, and they find each other again. And that's why the significance of finding a twin flame is so important, because you had a mission in the past and you have a mission again, okay. But this one is about you, and we talked about that also. We've been talking about that in most of the readings. Take care of you, okay? You are the one. Self love yourself, hug yourself, know you're wonderful. You are a blessed child of God, okay? Do not deny yourself. Let go of old guilt. Remember that you're God's perfect child. And that's how we move forward in forgiveness, healing. Healing also came up in the last reading, okay? So just take, it's step by step, baby steps, okay, every day until we reach that level of beauty that we keep for ourselves, we have for ourselves. And the beauty card did come through for the reading of Cancer, and that was well done for them. Woo, baby, look at that. Look what the dolphins have to say. Synchronicity. Look at all those crystals. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. There you go, my dears. That's why paying attention is important, okay? Because the universe is sending us messages, and we really got to kind of be aware of what's going on, okay? Because and you watch the numbers, if you're thinking about something and you see 1111 come up, then that's a yes, okay. That's your intuition. If you see 4:44 a.m. or p.m., that's the angel saying yes. So just pay attention, because the universe is always speaking to us in little minute ways, okay. But that's the beauty of nature. And if we work with nature and the realm of crystals too, and I encourage you all to wear crystals every day, whether in your pocketbook, in your pocket, your purse, around your body, via jewelry. It's so important, because the crystals kind of tap right away the energy of the universe. They really do. And so if we wear them, we're sending out the same vibration codes, okay? So it's easy for us to align with the universal flow. Beautiful, beautiful. Ah, dolphins, I just love them. They're just magical, magical. I mean, when God designed the dolphin, my Lord, oh, all the animals, I don't even want to go there. And look what us Pisces receive, Atlantis itself. Oh my God, this is the most powerful card in the whole deck. Atlantis, rapid development, excellence, success, success. So for any of you having the Pisces as your sun, moon, or rising, here we are. Success is coming. So let us read about Atlantis. And I'm sure all of you are familiar with the ancient world of Atlantis. Oh yes. Oh my goodness. I don't even want to go with that one. What I think is going to come with Atlantis, but I've said it. I've kind of talked about it in some other readings, but I believe it'll surface again, no doubt. Atlantis, and the message is rapid development, excellence, and success. Gorgeous. We are at a golden moment in time. So much is changing so quickly. Humans are awakening. Okay, with the human awakening, that's why we want to wear crystals too. That shows the universe. Yes, I'm wearing my crystals today. I'm wearing my agate bracelet. Okay, whatever works for you. And my moonstones and agate. And I have an amethyst in my ring. It's like you're telling the universe, yes, I'm awake to your codes. I'm awake, and I respect Earth so much. Okay, beautiful. Humans are awakening the planet at the point of having a time that is at once peaceful and exciting, dynamic and comforting. It can be a time of greatness in your life, but you will need courage, and the desire for power over must be shifted to the power to. Let me reread that sentence again. And the desire for quotes, power over unquotes, must be shifted to the power to in quotes. Okay? The more you know you are connected to the divine, that you are the divine itself, the more you will behave in ways that are divine. When you lose that connection and that belief, when you view yourselves as merely impermanent, meaningless players on a stage, temporary witnesses, then the golden time can vanish. I just got to interject. These past two readings are all about loving you, okay? Loving yourselves first. And I know on my channel I've been talking about that for a long time too. Love you first, okay? That's not being the ego, that's coming from the divine, because we are eternal divine soul beings. Okay. Keep the vision alive, exclamation mark. It is time to strike that balance between selflessness and the actualized self who is operating out of love, not hubris. Okay? So, not coming from the ego, we're coming from that soul, that heart, chakra, soul, eternal being of light, transmitted via divine. Okay? Wonderful. And the divination of the Atlantis card. A feeling of connection to crystals. Whoa, look at that. Isn't that cool? Oh boy, well, let's pick up the crystal card where we got it here with the dolphins for that synchronicity. Oh boy, that's what you call synchronicity, coming out with the Atlantis, and it's just saying connect yourself to the crystals. My, fabulousness. A feeling of connection to crystals, to sea creatures, to being able to heal and work with people telepathically, an urgent desire to do something more meaningful with your life, past life memories as an Atlantean or even a dolphin or other sea creatures surfacing. And I believe it was in the full moon of Pisces I brought up the dolphin, because I know I wore my dolphin. I have my dolphin on right now, okay? Love, 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 my dolphin. and here we go. And I talked about telepathic ways that if you call on dolphin medicine, dolphin wisdom, they are very telepathic, and you can communicate with them. And I think I mentioned that I did work in the Clearwater Marine when the little winter dolphin without the tail. Now they made a movie about her, but she was in a year old. But I would look at her and she'd stare back at me, like, and I'd try to talk to her. It was just, I tell you, it was I'll never forget those moments with that little dolphin. Never, ever, ever. Okay, learning to swim, dive, mermaid, scuba dive, and a desire to be beneath the waves, connection to ancient sacred sites, feelings of bliss, connection and higher powers and abilities returning to you, a sense of being at one with angels, animals, wizards, and all. There we go, my dears. That's what we're going to become, our own wizards, our own magicians, the alchemists within. A wonderful variety of beings in your life who have so much in common with you, greater powers of communication, less fear, and feeling you have great abilities and fearlessly exploring them, perhaps for the first time in this lifetime. Not being so concerned with making a mistake, exclamation mark. A sharpening of abilities, an appreciation of science, the desire to experiment and develop abilities, the astonishment of seeing how quickly you can advance. Flow, high vibrations, sophistication, logic, and brilliance are hyped. So isn't this so kind of cool for the water signs? How we started with the Cancer, saying to dream big, think about yourself all the way, ultimate. And even the Scorpio had a little stressful scenario, but it came out with the lovers, just love and love. And now we've have the Atlantean saying, you can be your own magician mermaid, okay? So, but we got to work with the crystals. I totally believe that. I totally believe that when we wear our crystals, the divine is aware of that, okay? And they do. They have messages from Earth, okay? They come from the Earth realm. So it's like they're coded, and if we wear them, we can receive those codes if you believe in these things. And you have to, if you want to divine with the higher self. This is the way to do it. It's the, a brilliant way to do it. Wonderful. Well, let's see what Archangel Michael has to say, and then I'll review the cards all for one more time. But for the Pisces, my, enjoy this super moon in Pisces, and for all the zodiac signs, put yourselves out there, look up to the sun, look up to Luna, just get outdoors, deep breathe, get grounded, walk on Mother Earth, and talk to her. Even if you're not using your voice, try to talk telepathically and see if you can hear. That's how it works, okay? That's how when you start tapping spirit, you want to hear the messages, okay? But you got to be in silence, okay? You can't have, headphones on listening to, whatever you listen to. You really got to be in the silence, okay? But the messages do come. The messages do come. Okay, there you go. Honor and trust your feelings, Pisces. And Pisces is all about that feelings. Those water cup signs, all about feelings, okay? And your feelings lead to your intuition, your sensitivity, let's say, your empathic abilities, your sensitivity, intuition. Then you can take it into telepathic ways of communication, okay? Honor and trust your feelings. And the prayer from Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. There we go, my Pisces friends. Learn to express your emotions with love, okay? And do everything in love, with love, and the divine will connect to you right away. Okay? Because that's what really the God wants is for us to share love. That's why he sent his Jesus down to teach us about love. Okay? Love. Wonderful. Well, here we go again. Just to start it out, we have some court cards telling us be strength, find that companionship that reflects you two, that you can work together if there's projects that you need others to work with. But, it's still that you are in the position to do all this. And yes, no doubt, my Pisces friends, intuition, go for it. Your intuition is correct. So take that action, act accordingly. No doubt about it. And forgive ourselves. Here's another card that came out from these last few readings that for the water signs, please, love you first. And yes, we've all made mistakes, right? We've all done stupid stuff, right? But just, you know, God loves his children. You're God's perfect child. So don't, you know, lay low and say, oh, I can't move forward because, oh, I feel so bad that I did. Just, share forgiveness. Say, I'm sorry to anyone if you did hurt them. Okay? Say your sorries. And they will give you the forgiveness. And that's the beauty about forgiveness. Because other people will say, yes, I forgive you. And we move on with love. And the synchronicity, your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. And here we have the crystals. Dolphins working with the crystals. Beautiful. And I do believe that the ETs are here watching, those crystals. And the bad, one card fell down. Oh, I don't want to grab it right now. But I think the not the good ETs want to just take them for themselves, and the good, beautiful ETs are trying to, teach us how to work with them. So, but here we have the Atlantis. This is the most powerful card in the deck. And then honor and trust your feelings via Archangel Michael. Look at those prism colors he's got there. Look at that coming from his heart chakra right there. Right? The heart chakra, all about our emotions and love. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. Help me understand and express my emotions with love. Beautiful, my friends. Beautiful. Well, thank you kindly for watching. Atlantis is in the house for our water sign, Pisces. Fabulousness. Keep on loving, my friends. I love you all. Thank you for watching these new videos and, commenting. And I'm ready to listen to anything you got to say. Take care. Love you all.